In January 2024, after Martell's arrest, his publicist made this statement. We would like to issue an official statement regarding the recent allegations against Martell Holt concerning harassment, text messages to his accuser dating back to August 2022. It is with great concern that we address these accusations. Martell Holt adamantly denies any intentional harm or harassment toward the accuser. All commentary is alleged and in my very own opinion. Please support the channel, like, share, and subscribe. We believe that these allegations are the result of a misunderstanding, and we are confident that the legal process will ultimately vindicate Mr. Holt. Martell remains committed to being a devoted father and maintaining a positive and healthy co-parenting relationship with Ms. Rogers for the well-being of their children. Despite the challenges presented, Martell will continue to focus on his role as a responsible parent and contribute positively to his community. We urge the public and media to approach this matter with fairness and sensitivity, considering the impact such allegations can have on individuals and their families. We are confident that as the legal proceedings unfold, the truth will emerge and Martell Holt will be exonerated. We appreciate your understanding and respect for Martell's privacy during this challenging time. We know that it was not just a text message, and Martell know it was not just a text message. Go tell that to the judge and to the jury. Martell was found guilty in May of 2024, and we know that he did appeal the case. But let's talk about what the judge actually ordered Martell Holt to do.
I'm gonna lock you up. I'm gonna lock you up. The question is, how do you feel about that? That makes me lose respect for Martell. If it was true.
So, Destiny, you always wonder why people think you're out a liar. This is why. You know that there's proof. Proof was in Melody's phone, probably in her red phone. And that's what she took down to the magistrate to get his butt locked up. That was the proof.
If it was true, yeah. I didn't say it was true. I assumed it was true.
So now that he's saying that it's not true, how do you feel about it?
I don't know if I can believe Martell.
Marceau don't believe him. Kimmy and all the rest of them sitting around them with their long faces know that they don't believe him either. You are the only one that's sitting up there saying you believe him when you know that you're lying. Because you don't even believe him.
The part of the harassing communications was you sending the picture.
No.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. That's the question I got to ask. The question is, how do you feel about that? That makes me lose respect for Martell.
If it was true.
If it was true, yeah. I didn't say it was true. I assumed it was true.
You assumed it was? Now that he's saying that it's not true, how do you feel about it?
Thinking that I'm gonna lock you up. Thinking that I'm gonna lock you up.
I'm pretty sure that Carlos King know that Martell was convicted of this crime, domestic violence, harassing communications, but he allows Martell to get on national TV and lie and say that he was not convicted. Martell said they didn't even have any evidence. They didn't even hear any evidence. But Carlos allows Martell again to get on national TV and mislead his audience, just like he did when he allowed Stormy to get on and mislead the audience about this black Titanic coming to her warehouse. Other cast members misleading the audience about the millimeters. Carlos King, you're responsible for that, in my opinion. Now, Martell was convicted, and here is the evidence. This is the document from the court.
This is what the court order reads. On this, the second day of May 2024, the defendant appears in open court in person and pleads to the charge, not guilty. But after hearing the evidence, now we just heard Martell say on tonight's episode that he was not found guilty and that the judge did not even hear any evidence. This document says, after hearing the evidence, it is the judgment of the court that the defendant is adjudicated. The defendant will pay a fine in the amount of $500, together with $264 court cost and a $100 docket fee. The defendant is further sentenced to 30 days in the city jail. I hereby suspend 30 days and place the defendant on probation for 12 months. The probation will be monitored. In addition, the sentence shall include the following: an alcohol and drug assessment fee, which is $100. The defendant will attend court referral class/treatment as determined by an evaluation. The defendant will also attend the program, which is a Wellstone or Family Service DVIP, which is a domestic violence intervention program. This is what he will have to do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a part of the sentence. That other program, he will have to go to Wellstone or a Family Service Domestic Violence Intervention Program. This is court ordered. The defendant will also have no contact with Melody Rogers except pursuant to
divorce agreement.
That is the order of the court. So when Martell Holt gets on national TV and tell a lie saying he was not found guilty and that the judge did not even hear any evidence, that was a lie, because it says clearly on this document that after hearing the evidence, it is the judgment of the court that the defendant is adjudicated. He was found guilty. So I don't know why he's making up these lies. Now, yes, he went right ahead on and appealed the case and asked for a jury trial. But there would be no use to appeal a case if it had not been adjudicated yet. So yes, it was adjudicated. You were found guilty.
I'm gonna lock you up. I'm gonna lock you up.
So it really doesn't matter what Martell's flying monkeys around here trying to do, like his so-called publicist talk, that mess that she put in that statement. All of it was fictitious. It was not just a text message. Melody has the evidence. The judge had the evidence. That's why he was found guilty. The magistrate had the evidence. That's why they put the warrant out and had him arrested for the offense. Destiny, flying monkey, you're sitting there on national TV trying to question whether there was evidence. You're going to ask Marceau, what if there was not evidence? Martell actually messed himself up when he went on the interview with Queen Sheba and tried to basically make Melody look bad and ended up making himself look bad. He put all kinds of evidence out there, and when he admitted to sending Melody the actual picture, he said that. Actually what he said was, he did say that he actually threatened Melody. He said, I threatened her. I'm paraphrasing, but he said, because she was bullying me, which was a lie. Nobody was bullying him. He was bullying her, if you ask me. But he also said that Ariane went into his cell phone and sent that picture, which he set her up to go down. But see, that's the lie. If that's a lie, he think he gonna get in there and tell. Well, Melody already have the evidence against him in her phone where he texted her. So she has the entire thread where Martell was the one that texted her and threatened her. And so anyway, this clown, he's going down and it's his own doing. Also, if we remember correctly, I don't even know if Martell remember, he showed Tasha K the thread that he sent to Melody. Tasha K put that thread out. So he really put his own evidence out there showing what he sent to Melody. Now, he did delete the picture, but he didn't delete the actual text message. So he deleted it, but Melody didn't. So you still hung your own self out to dry, Martell, trying to be slick. Furthermore, you even told Tasha K during that interview that you sent that text. But you did try to clean it up a little bit, throwing coleslaw up in there. He actually told Tasha K that he sent it as well. if I'm not mistaken. So all of this mess, that's the problem. He messed himself up before he even went to court. I think, yeah, it was before he went to court. He put the evidence out there, even though, he was just trying to backpedal, because at the same time, if I'm not mistaken, Carson Blue came out with some information that where Martell and Coleslaw tried to conspire to put the video out. Now that I think of it, I think that Martell did the interview with Tasha K right after the arrest, which was in January of 2024. Now, I remember that he did the interview with Queen Sheba shortly after Carson Blue came out and told the truth about what Coleslaw and Martell was trying to do to actually put the video out. See how all of this ties together? Coleslaw's mouth is so big. She ran her mouth about a year before. I'm pretty sure it was a year before Martell threatened Melody with the video. She said that she had a video, or actually Coleslaw said, I have evidence. And she basically threatened Melody saying, you don't want me to put this out. That's what she said. She said, I have the evidence. Don't make me start calling names. That's what that big mouth Coleslaw said. Nobody really knew at the time what she was talking about, because everybody was focused on what they were saying about Miss Vanessa and that lie that they made up about the Scott's brother. But then when it all tied together, we see that Carson Blue had the evidence. She had knowledge of what Coleslaw and Martell was trying to do. But Martell, this is how God works. People think they get away with stuff, but you will not get away with trying to harm God's children. See, Martell was doing all of that behind the scenes, and Melody didn't really know what was going on. It was not until Martell threatened her and this clown sent her a picture. And I believe everything Melody said about this when Martell sent her and threatened. And she said the day he sent it to her, she said she sent it straight to her attorney. So when he sent it to her, I guess he thought she was just going to say, oh, okay, Martell, you can do whatever you want. But she put her foot down and she drew the line on his butt. And she sent it to her attorney, which caused him now which caused Melody to be able to have that evidence. But that's what I'm saying. He doing all this plotting, all this bullying behind the scenes in Coleslaw, and they got caught up in their own trap.
I'm gonna lock you up. Thinking that I'm gonna lock you up.
Now that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about Martell and Destiny. Lies, lies, and more lies. Have a beautiful day. And please don't forget to support the channel, like, share, and subscribe.